Morning. Survived last night just fine. Only rained for like an hour or so, and all my stuff was dry in the morning. It's a little on the cool side, but actually not too bad. Maybe mid-50s or so. I think the high for like the rest of the week is supposed to be like 65, so nothing crazy. But next landmark here that we're aiming for is about 5.5 miles down the road, is the Kissimmee Prairie campground, something like that, where they got like bathrooms and showers and some basic amenities like that. And it's just one long straight line till we get there. Tonight it looked like there's a campsite, Rattlesnake something, about 19.5 miles. So that is a pretty good distance for the day, and that puts us about 8 miles from getting into River Ranch for tomorrow. I just saw a group of deer bounding off that way into the grasses. First deer I think I've seen out here. And it's funny how it's hunting season, and of course all the deer are in the state park. Oh, I don't see any gators out there. Looks like a couple of raccoons up ahead, contemplating whether to cross the trail in front of me or not. I see another otter right in the middle of the trail, about 200 feet up, kind of bounding down the trail. Let's see if I can get a better shot of him, but probably not. I can see some buildings up ahead. I think all I need here is a bathroom break, some water, and just take a little sit down, and then we'll push on. Oh, lots of campers around. I see a bathroom's up there. I think that's where I'm going to start. All done with a little stop in at the bathrooms. They had a water fountain on the side there, so I got topped up on some water, had a nice little sit down. Next stop, a little bit further up, is the ranger station, and I heard they got little goodie bags for hikers, which is kind of cool. And the temperature definitely feels like it's dropping. I think the high is still supposed to be around 60, but the cold wind kicking in, definitely getting chilly. Yeah, we'll stop in here for just a minute and say hi to the folks at the ranger station. So we're back on trail out of the little visitor center ranger station. They got little gift bag goodies for the hikers. That was kind of cool. So I got some oranges and some granola bars and things. Learning a little bit about the animals out here. But hiking out with a couple other guys here. So we got Clicks, Crypto, and Machine. So we'll be with these guys for a little bit for today. A little bit of a wet spot here. I just trudged on in with my waterproofs, but these guys are jumping it. It's just too far. This track that we had to walk on is mostly packed sand. It's not too bad as far as sandy trail goes. Feel like I've been making pretty decent time. It's just nice and cruisy. Little bit of a pond here. Guess this could all be flooded over in wetter years. Don't see any gators. This is the north boundary campsite. The park staff told us that the water pump here is not working. Looks like it's missing its entire handle. But that's alright, we packed out enough water to get to the next guaranteed source. It's a little early for a lunch, but I'm definitely due for a sit down. Probably have lunch anyway up here. I think it's only a little after 11. There's a little snack goodie bag I got at the park office. A lot of good stuff in there. Well, we've all been chilling, having our lunch break, and kind of figuring out what we're actually going to be doing for the next day and two. Starting tomorrow, it's supposed to rain all day, and also the next day after that with this associated storm coming in. So rolling around the idea of bailing out and trying to find some place to stay, but that's a little more on the tricky side at this point. So we're gonna keep moving down trail. There's a couple of bailout options. We'll just kind of see where we end up, and we'll keep you guys all informed on what happens later. Well, we didn't see an official marker for it, but I think we are officially out of the north end of the Kissimmee Prairie Reserve area. Still pushing on trail for now.
Nothing?
Yeah, we made it up to our first waypoint marker. There's a road here where this would be like our first emergency out to try to get up to the highway for figuring out some kind of backup plan for getting out tonight, but still don't know what we're gonna do yet. All back on trail after a short break. Looks like the current game plan is just doing the big push all the way up to River Ranch. Try to get in there today. Maybe stay for 2 nights, let the weather try to pass. It's definitely gonna be rainy tomorrow, and it looks like the day after as well. So if I can get up there and get a room, that'd be kind of nice. Definitely gonna be on the expensive side, but that's the current game plan. Still got more than 12 miles from here, I think, and I've already done about 15 or so for the day, so it's gonna be a big day for me. Making our way across the Kissimmee River. Little series of locks to go through. There's the second lock. There's definitely some depth elevation difference of the water between the two sides. There's a sign you don't see every day. That is awesome. Well, we're getting into the area where the Kisso campground is at. Used to be a location of an actual, like, ranching town where well, cattle drives or something would do like a stopover point here, something like that in the 1800s, which not much but ruins left somewhere around here. Well, we're taking a sit-down break, and there's a little bit of cell service up here, so I went ahead and was able to get a hold of the ranch up ahead, River Ranch, and got locked in for a room. So we got that taken care of. Now we just got to get there, somewhere around 7 miles or so till we get there. But surprisingly, my feet and everything are still doing good, even though this will be close to a 30-mile day for me, but still just pushing along. We found some cows. I've seen a picture of one of these birds. I can't remember what type it is though. Some kind of a bird of prey raptor. Cool actually seeing one out here. I just love all the trees that are out here. It's got its own unique feel to it, this trail does, definitely. Well, about 4 more miles. I'll get there, but my feet are starting to hurt. Two more miles left. I'm racing sunset at this point. I think I might be able to get there without needing to use the headlamp. We're getting close. There's all the horses to this place. We're gonna go up and around a corner. But there's all kinds of glamping options and stuff too. You can stay in this covered wagon looking thing, but I think our setup should be a normal hotel room type setup. We just gotta find the place. All right, we finally made it. We're getting food first. We made it to the River Ranch. So cheers, guys. Good job, team.
You guys enjoy.
Did you have like hot sauce?
Well, we made it. All checked in. All 4 of us are sharing a room. We got a couple of nice, comfy queen beds. Getting nice and comfy and cleaned up. I think that's about it. Did a good near 28-mile push for getting here, and it's supposed to be nothing but rain and cold for the next 2 days at least, maybe a little bit more. So definitely got all day tomorrow, taking a 0 here, and we'll just play it by ear for what we're doing later. If it's going to rain all day the second day, then we'll just hang around and do something. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But that's it for now. Thanks for watching. We'll see you all in the morning. Good morning. The rainy weather is passing through. It's like super cold nationwide, and lots of snow and stuff dumping everywhere else. But good to be out of the rain and the cold weather. At least we got a roof over our head for a couple of days. I'm gonna make my way out to a little coffee shop. I think it's one of the only things open around here this morning. It's about 8 o'clock. Might be able to get a coffee and a little breakfast sandwich, I think. So we'll see you up there. Well, almost everything is unserviceable here, but I got a bagel and a coffee, and still very expensive. Options were limited. A little bit of a break in the weather again, so we're leaving the little coffee shop. Hung out there for like an hour. Beautiful area. And we found Mossy. He camped just a few miles back, so he just rolled into this area. So he's going to be chilling for a while with us here in the room and stuff.
Beef was regular meat.
A room full of Tyree hiker trash. Well, just a lunchtime update. Everyone's kind of taking care of their own business as they need. The one thing we're doing as a group, though, is we got a big order in for doing our resupply. So something like 30 miles west of here is another town, kind of the nearest place, where you can get like a Uber Eats type order where they do all the grocery shopping for you and then just deliver it out here to River Ranch. So that's kind of cool. So we got a big resupply order in. That's definitely the cheapest option. It looked like the general store here was kind of limited and definitely on the expensive side. So that's the easy way to take care of that. So that should be coming in the next, I don't know, half hour, something like that, whenever they arrive. Otherwise, for lunch, I'm doing my leftovers. I got a little bit of the stuff we had for dinner last night packed out, so I'm going to do that for lunch. And then I think for my dinner, I'm going to head back over to the restaurant, I think, and get something there. I'll figure it out later. But otherwise, I'm just catching up on videos and things and getting that going. The Wi-Fi here is pretty decent, so nothing to complain about. And I think that's about it for now. I'll just check back when something else is going on.
Yep.
Sweet. We got our goodies arrived. Here's our full resupply run. While everyone's organizing their stuff. This is all that I needed. I just needed a couple of things. I had some leftovers already, but this will tide me over for a couple of days. What a cute little oven we have in our room. But hey, we got like a semi-full kitchen going on. But we're cooking up a little pizza over here. It's not super cold, but you definitely don't want to be out in this kind of stuff when it's just drizzling rain all day. Cold and wet, not good. Well, it's about that time to go find some dinner, and a couple other hikers have come into the area. So I think they're already down at the little restaurant area we were at for last night, and should be able to see some familiar faces. Let's go see who all's down there.
That place right before.
Like as an advocate.
And back in the room. That was a fun evening, hanging out with a bunch of hikers, a bunch of guys I hadn't met yet before. They're all kind of rolling in here, getting out of the weather. A couple of the guys hiked in today, so they got the worst of it, walking through a lot of the rain and whatnot. But we're doing good. I think that is about it for today. We will get back on trail tomorrow at some point, though it may be kind of on the late side. We'll just kind of play it by ear. Most of the weather, it sounds like tomorrow should be done more in the early parts of the morning, and then just kind of a cold day and through the afternoon and stuff. So we'll see just how it goes. But I think that's it for now. So stand by for more exciting trail adventures upcoming. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.